Hey, how you doing, everybody? My name is Guillermo Lopez, and these are my picks for week 2. I skipped week 1 just because I'm a little bit of a lazy guy, and I wanted to see how things parlayed out. I actually made picks. I didn't share them with the world. My wife made picks as well, and I missed 7. I got 7 games wrong last week. She only got 4 games wrong last week. Eesh, I lost to my wife. I don't know. It happens to the best of us, I guess. All right, tonight's game, if you're watching on Thursday, it's tonight. Otherwise, Thursday's game, Pittsburgh at Baltimore. Baltimore's been going through a lot of stuff with the Ray Rice situation. It's a short week. It's a hot mess. You would normally think they would lose a game like this, but Ben Roethlisberger, I almost said Philip Rivers. Ben Roethlisberger does not really do well against Baltimore the last 6 matchups on the road. I think he has 2 touchdowns and like 9 interceptions or something like that. It's ridiculous. I look for Baltimore to actually get the win here on a short week. Next we have Miami at Buffalo. Both teams looked very good last week in their wins. I think the Fish are going to be a good team. They should be a playoff team. But I'm going to go ahead and go with Buffalo here at home. The defense is actually a lot better than I thought they would be. They missed Jarius Bird and a couple other guys. They played very well last week. We have Detroit Lions at Carolina Panthers. Matthew Stafford has always been a guy for me that, yeah, he puts up a lot of points fantasy-wise, but he also makes a lot of boneheaded decisions. This year, though, he does have a quality number 2 receiver in Golden Tate. I do still like Carolina at home, that tough defense. They should get a boost from Cam Newton playing his first game of the year. Excuse me, I'll take the Panthers. We have Atlanta at Cincinnati. Atlanta's going 3 receivers deep right now. In the normal sets, 4 receivers deep sometimes. Matt Ryan had 3 touchdowns, over 300 yards. Cincinnati did not look very good. Andy Dalton's another guy for me that just doesn't really do a good job. I think he makes a lot of poor decisions. He forces the ball to A.J. Green too much. I've had him in fantasy a couple years now, a couple times last few years. He's not a good quarterback. So, yeah, I'll take Atlanta. We have the New Orleans Saints at Cleveland Browns. Cleveland Browns, I thought, showed a lot of heart in the second half of their game against Pittsburgh coming back. I don't know if that's due more to fatigue for the Pittsburgh defense or just spunk, but I still will take the Saints on the road to beat the Cleveland Browns. There's no way that Drew Brees and company go 2-0. I think Drew Brees and Sean Payton did a very good job last week of setting up the league to think that they're going to be more efficient with the run. Their running back scored 3 touchdowns last week, but I think Drew Brees is going to throw darts all over the field. Look for Jimmy Graham to go off. Okay, so now we have New England Patriots at the Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota got the win last week. Playing against a very despondent St. Louis Rams team. I'm going to pick the Patriots to win this game like most people are, but I will say this. If the Patriots are going to be throwing 56 passing attempts every week, Tom Brady's arm's going to either fall off or they're going to lose a lot of games. I'm going to go with the Patriots still. I think a little bit more balanced attack this time. Arizona Cardinals at the New York Football Giants. New York Football Giants are a hot mess right now. I will not pick them for a while until they show me that their offense can be productive. Defense didn't play that poorly. Even if Carson Palmer does not make the start this week, I think that the Arizona Cardinals fly across the country and do get the win here in New York. We have the Dallas Cowboys at Tennessee Titans. Tennessee looked very good against Kansas City Chiefs, actually very dominated them. Conversely, Dallas Cowboys look horrible against the San Francisco 49ers. So what does that tell you? Well, let's just go ahead and pretend that things are going to stay the same week to week, and let's go ahead and take the Titans at home over the Dallas Cowboys. Next we have Jacksonville at Washington. Jacksonville showed a lot of heart last week. They were up 17-0 on the Eagles, then they realized that they were the Jacksonville Jaguars, gave up 34 straight points for the loss. I think Bob Griffin and that offense, this is their chance. This probably might be their best chance at a very productive game. At home opener, FedEx Field. Let's go with Washington. We have Seattle at San Diego. Seattle's a juggernaut right now. I don't think, watching that Monday night game against the Cardinals, I don't think San Diego's showing me anything that says they can slow them down. We'll take the Seahawks. St. Louis Rams on their 3rd-string quarterback against Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay has a lot of new faces on defense. I think they will pull it together, though, get the win at home. And you're looking at a chance for Josh McCown and the offense to get on track. We have Kansas City Chiefs at the Denver Broncos. Kansas City is a dumpster fire right now. The Broncos are the Broncos. That's all I'm going to say on that. Take Denver. New York Jets at Green Bay Packers. The Jets look very good against an inferior opponent last week, the Oakland Raiders. Green Bay Packers have a few days extra rest, even though they're missing B.J. Raji. I think that defense will be able to force as many mistakes as the Raiders did from Geno Smith. But I think that offense is going to go off against the Jets. Look for Aaron Rodgers to have a big day, play all your Green Bay receivers. We have Houston at Oakland. I thought Derek Carr looked very good in his NFL debut, all things considered. He was getting blitzed a lot. He was facing a very good defensive front. But he did a good job rolling out, throwing the ball away. He didn't force the ball. Ended up throwing 2 touchdowns. Not a bad day, but J.J. Watt is a machine. He's a beast. He's absolutely all over the place. He will run rampant against that pretty poor Oakland Raider offensive line, and I'm taking the Texans in that win. Aaron Foster should be able to control game clock. Next we have the Chicago Bears at San Francisco 49ers. 49ers opening up Levi Stadium, their new digs. Chicago Bears gave up a win at home against Buffalo in overtime. There's nothing that says that they can go into San Francisco and get the win. I'll take the Niners. And then a game that a lot of fantasy matchups should come down to. We have the Philadelphia Eagles at the Indianapolis Colts. Should be a high-powered game. Hopefully it's like 30 or 40, something like that. Nice, entertaining. It's actually a good Monday Night Football matchup for once. I'm going to go ahead and take the Colts, though, to get the win. I just think that Andrew Luck is going to huck that ball all over the place and get a lot of points. In a survivor pool last week, I picked the Detroit Lions over the New York Giants. I kind of of the opinion that you should save some of your stellar teams, the Saints, the Seahawks, Denver, those kind of guys, till later on in the season. So I'm going to go right now a little bit sneaky. I'm going to go Tennessee Titans over the Dallas Cowboys. I just don't see anything from the Cowboys. I see no heart. I see Tony Romo making mistakes. Jake Locker's running Ken Wisenhunt's offense very well. We'll go ahead and take them. Fantasy-wise, I'm going to go over my 6 minutes just by a little bit. Fantasy-wise, I don't have any super sleepers for this week, but I think that if you can, go out and get Harry Douglas. He's the number 3 receiver for the Atlanta Falcons right now. Their base offense is a 3-receiver set. Last year, Julio Jones missed a lot of time. Roddy White missed a lot of time. Harry Douglas stepped into the number 1 and / number 2 receiver role, and he did very well. He was very productive. He's already had, this first week, he had 6 catches for 60 yards, so he's still a part of the offense right now. He'll probably get a chance. Roddy White's already on the injury report, so look for Harry Douglas to produce during your bye weeks. He's a great pickup. And also a lot of people right now are out rushing to get Justin Forsett, running back for the Ravens, now that they don't have Ray Rice anymore. Bernard Pierce has shown that he cannot be the guy. He's still listed as the receiver, the starter technically. But Justin Forsett, I don't know, he's 5'8", he's a journeyman, he can produce, he can be good for him, but I would actually go out and get the rookie. I can't remember his name right now, sorry, I'm not prepared. But it's Auyala Opa or Uliata Opa, something like that, sorry Samoan people. But I would go ahead and get him. He's a big back, he'll probably be the goal line back now, and I think that the Ravens at some point are just going to have to give him a look as a rookie going forward, because Forsett is not a long-term answer, neither is Bernard Pierce. I'm at 7 minutes and 12 seconds currently. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Big shout out to my Raiders. Hopefully we win about 5 or 6 games this year. Be entertaining. Yeah, that's all I got. Thanks for watching. Yes, go Seahawks. All right, bye.